How's it going, fellow indie game enthusiasts? I hope you're having a wonderful day and you're ready for some interstellar asteroid hunting, because today we are checking out the demo version of Void Miner. Blast, collect, upgrade and repeat. Void Miner is a retro-inspired roguelite asteroid shooter where you pilot a spaceship and manage an automated tower to destroy endless fields of chaos. Dodge, blast, and harvest your way through waves of asteroids in a fast-paced loop of destruction and progression. Sounds extremely awesome. I'm really liking roguelite slash incremental games nowadays. A bunch of them are on Steam, many demos, really cool. So without further ado, let's check out how Void Miner plays. Welcome, fellow traveler. If you like indie games as much as I do, please don't forget clicking all the nice buttons on the screen, because it helps out the channel a lot. And if you are an indie dev who needs their game tested or covered, please send me an email to the email address on the screen. And now, back to the game. So let's see. Your ship can't last out in the void for very long. Warp and get some gems so you can find and upgrade your fuel. Okay, reloading efficiency is the first node that we can use, so let's just warp and check out how the game plays. Ooh, look at the colors, extremely awesome. Drifty little vessel we are having here, and okay, so retro synthwave blast is swelling in the background. Ooh, okay, this is going to be really cool. So we are blasting those asteroids, bigger ones, smaller ones, and trying to get these, let's call them gold, so we can upgrade cool stuff. So you have run out of fuel. Let's click on the upgrade, and we got the reloading efficiency. Of course, we are getting things unlocked if we just, spend some of these things on the reloading efficiency. We got main weapon damage. Upgrade your ship's damage by 10%. Also 12 levels, and this one is better engines, adds 5 seconds of fuel. Okay, let's just, blast the main weapon damage, and let's see what is the difference. Really curious, are there another tracks, or is this the only one? That would be really cool, even in the demo, to have like more tracks in the background. But I'm pretty sure if we, let the track play and we have like more time to survive, we get into the cool part. Okay, so 8 gold here. Let's see what we can do. So, let's go with better engines, because I'd like to last a little bit longer. Player health, and we got speed, so we cannot spend more of this thing, so let's just go. Okay, different track, really nice. Okay, it's pretty nice extra. Can be a really nice goal to survive as long as you can listen to like a full track. Really hope there's an achievement to achieve this. You can listen through a full track in the game while surviving. Oh, and we got some enemies here. Oh boy, you have died. Okay, so other like scavengers are trying to mine those asteroids, so we also have to mine them as well. Interesting. Okay, so what about this one? Main weapon damage, again, maximum speed and health, so I just like to go and increase the ship's fire rate. So we are blasting a little bit faster. Another new track. Okay, really great. So now I'm really curious how many tracks the demo has. This is really cool. So seemingly there are different types of like stages of the level, because this one is just filling up, and now we have the enemy who's trying to take us down. Of course, can we take them down? Hopefully, but of course we need more time to survive, so we just ran out of fuel. Okay, maybe it's better than being killed. +1 base and maximum movement speed. Okay, and we unlocked big rocks, spawn larger rocks more often. Really good. So let's just get a bit more firepower so we can take down the bigger rocks. Bigger rocks will give us more stuff. And okay, ooh, and seemingly the map is kind of endless, just like a snake and things like that, because if we just fly off on the top, we come back at the bottom. Really awesome. Ooh, this is the big asteroid. Can we take it down? How much shot this guy needs? Oh boy, okay, it's not going to happen. Oh, we ran out of fuel. Damn it. So it's altogether 17. Let's see what we can get. So like better engines, maximum speed. Okay, this is 10, so this is the only one we can get. And let's just try to get 25. So in this case, we are having more health. Oops, okay. We are being blocked if we fly into a debris. Nice one, so we cannot get damaged like multiple times. Great idea. The cool thing is that we don't have to spam the left mouse button. We can hold it down and our little vessel is just going to deal some damage. Oh boy. Main weapon damage. What is this? More money. Really nice. Reloading efficiency. Ooh, and we unlock something. Looks like a electric stuff. Really good. Okay, so we can take down the small ones from like 4 to 4 hits. Really nice. So we are getting more efficient. Trying to harvest more resources. So I guess this will go down in 8. 5, 7, 8. Yes, okay. Pretty cool. What I'd like to see is some kind of like propulsion system or any type of upgrade that makes our ship less drifty and a bit more precise. Okay. We got 19. What is this? More lasers. Oh my god, it's going to cost like 50. Okay, I have to try to get that because more lasers means we can have like a much more efficient run every single time. Because with like 2 lasers at the same time, we can take down small asteroids from 2 hits. And then we can get like a bunch of really nice resources. Oh boy. Okay, I drifted into stuff. Okay. Let's just focus here. Also, what would be really nice to have, but I'm pretty sure we will have an upgrade like this, is a dash type of thing with space, for example. So we can warp a little bit. Get closer to the asteroids, maybe get some resources much faster. But seemingly we can really easily go through or even drift through the edges of the map, which I think is not a really player-friendly thing. But of course we are in space, so who am I to judge this? Okay, so fuel is not being used only when we move. Fuel is being used from the get-go, even by, you know, running systems and whatever, so kinda unforgiving. Would be nice to have this as like only when moving, or like, you know, being depleted faster when we are moving, and if we are, you know, just staying in one place, maybe using less fuel. Ooh, look at this. We took down the other ship and that was a bunch of resources. Really nice. Oh boy. Okay, so 28. What can we do? So spawn larger rocks. Let's go with the extra coin drop. And this one is increase coin magnet radius by 25%. Yes, please. Because in this case, we don't have to fly so close to the target. So we can like switch much faster and we can still get a bunch of nice resources. So we can upgrade faster. Cool. Okay. So, you know, these types of games don't demand a much, you know, like playtime or whatever. You don't have to commit yourself too much to these games, but you can still have like really nice progression. Also, like having a really cool time. You know, just for example, like in lunch break, or, you know, even playing a bit while you're working. Of course, no one plays while working. Haha. So yeah, you know, just if you're having a long day, you just boot the game for like a few runs, get a bunch of cool upgrades, and, you know, just listen to some blasty synthwave. Really great. So I really like the resurgence of like classic inspired games nowadays, because I think the current state of the gaming industry is rather dire and dry. Because most of the so-called AAA titles are extremely bland and how to put it, like uninspired. And seemingly everyone is looking for some kind of nostalgia with a modern twist. And this game is definitely a really nice example of that one. Okay, so let's see. You know, let's get big rocks. And then, can we spend like more? Of course, no. Maybe let's increase some of our speed, so we can just fly around. a bit faster and take down more of these rocks. Maybe like a brake system would be cool, so we can stop the ship before we are drifting into those asteroids. Yeah, I drifted into those asteroids. All right, let's get extra HP. Let's see how it works. Okay, so now it's 30 instead of 20. So we can take like one more asteroid hit before going down. Neat one. Let's go for the big one. Let's go for the even bigger one. Oh boy, Night drifted there. So we can like push them over the edges. So, oh boy, okay. Nice amount of stuff. So there's like no indicator of how much of the stuff we are having mid-run. So maybe the dev didn't want us to be like distracted, like constantly checking how much resources do we have, but you know, a nice, just a small indicator or something. I think it would be a really nice feature, because you know, you can just keep track of how much stuff do you have, and maybe you can decide which target you'd like to go for next, or just whatever. Maybe I'm just reading too much into this, but yeah, definitely would be nice. Okay, guy went down. We got 10 HP left, so I just played safe. Or is there like a playing safe in space? I'm not sure. Ooh, okay, so this is a really nice amount. 65. Look at this. Increase range. Let's go and what is this? Automated laser beam. Oh boy. Okay, I'm not going to spend more stuff. So and there's like a valid tactic that we are kind of bumping those rocks around, damaging most of them, and before the fuel is out, you know, we just get there and just do the last hit into them. So automated laser beam. Let's see what's going to happen. Ah, okay, so I still have to attack. I have to hold down. Oh, okay, so it's locking on to the closest target. Ooh, okay, this is really brutal. Okay, what happens? Okay, it turned off. Is there some kind of cooldown on it? No, like maybe just, you know, trying to figure out what to target first. Ah, okay. So it is targeting the closest one. That would be cool to be able to lock on a single target. But it's still really neat feature. So what about these? Increase the spawn rate, +1 laser. You know, let's just go with the loading efficiency, and in this case, Mothership. Unlock the Mothership, limited upgrades in demo. Okay, let's see. So now we are getting close to some kind of evolution thing with our little ship. So we can have like a Mothership type of stuff, and also some other really cool things. So let's just try to get as much resources as possible in this round and go for these like great sounding upgrades to see what is going to happen. Woohoo! Took down the enemy ship. And you know what happens if we reach like, you know, second stage, because I think we haven't reached second stage yet. Different enemy ship will come, 2 of them. I don't know. We will see. Okay, laser beam is really cool, and seemingly laser beam is blasting even after. Oh boy, okay. So maybe laser beam should, you know, turn off if we run out of fuel. Okay, so we got the 150, so I'd like to go with the Mothership. Let's see what happens. Oh boy, look at this. Really good. Are we getting damaged if we know? So this is totally friendly. So even if we just fly into it or drift into it, we are not getting damaged. This is pretty nice. But seemingly, this one is also getting damaged. If like an asteroid hits it, oh boy. So now we also have to like defend the mothership if we want to have like a better progression. We have to check out for the mothership as well. So real nice addition, and of course it is paced really well because we did like, I don't know, 20 runs or something, and after 20 runs you can kinda easily learn how the game plays, so it is really great. But I'm not going to go for the more lasers because I think we need some extra thing. For example, getting more money, and also let's increase the magnet. And now we're going to defend the ship, if that is possible. And if I saw that correctly, there is also like an upgradable version for the mothership. So it is going to deal more damage, just like us. Really nice. So how many damage it can take? I guess 2 at the moment. Oh no. So if we let like already damaged stuff close to that one, it's going to take them off. Ooh, really nice. That is super fun. Get the huge one. Just try to get the other resources we already taken out. Ooh, 99. Pretty awesome. Okay, so increase range. I'm a huge fan of range increasement, so let's just spend all the coins on extra range. Nice. So let's see. So range is not increasing, the automated laser one. So maybe it will have like its own range increasement type of stuff. We will see. Okay, so this one, the bar on the bottom, is basically the timer for the enemy ship to come. Okay, this is nice. So player health, let's see what we increase spawn rate, increase this one, and increase the spawn rate, and of course the tower fire rate, increase the mothership's fire rate. Okay, so now it is dealing more damage. Yeah, only one laser, still one laser, but more damage it is. Cool. That would be a really cool job in real life. You're just going around with the ship, blasting a bunch of asteroids, mining them. So better engines, so we can just survive a bit longer. Okay. Let's give a few other tries. But otherwise, I think you got the gist of Void Miner. So then we can summarize how the game plays. Oh boy, let's save. Oh, and we can shoot through the mothership. Okay, this is a really nice feature. So we cannot, you know, do friendly fire by accident, but also it is not blocking the projectiles that we are shooting. Neat feature. Okay. For first I thought that there's like a penalty if the mothership is being destroyed, but seemingly no. So that's like a great trade-off. So it is helping us at the beginning, and if we can, you know, like defend it, it is pretty cool, but otherwise it is getting damaged, no like deduction or whatever is happening. Really cool. So let's see, like extra health, you know, make it to like max level. Also better engines. Let's just bump up the survivability of the ship. Ooh, boy. Nice. This is the best track, by the way, so far in the game. I really hope that in the full version we will have like even more tracks, like a full album dedicated to the game or whatever. It would be super sick. Let's take care of the... oh boy. It's kind of easy to drift, and if you just standing in this dead zone of the screen, it's kind of problematic. So it would be really nice to have some kind of like not a safe zone, but maybe like a zone that slows you a little bit, just a little bit, so you cannot, like, you know, float through those parts of the screen that easy. I mean, it's authentic because, of course, we are in space, but it's like a player experience slash quality of life thing. That would be really cool. Maybe like accessibility, not quality of life, because it's, I don't know. Okay, so we got enough money to have like more lasers, and also let's just increase the reload efficiency for the ship and the mothership as well. And let's see what you're having, like 50 HP, 450 fuel, and look at this, 3 of those lasers at the same time. So I'm pretty sure we will be able to see, you know, the next like wave, so like other enemy ships coming. Hopefully we can take them down, and let's see what happens. Awesome. So here is the fella. Ooh boy, okay, look at this, we took it down almost immediately. Of course mothership is down, but you know, we were focusing on the enemy most of the time, so I don't know, ripping pieces mothership. Look at this, we're taking down the huge asteroids so fast. Now this is truly a farmy stuff. Oh boy, 2 enemy ships at the same time. Tricky one. Uh-oh, it's like 20. So seemingly we can get damaged multiple times if we just get caught between those asteroids. So now things are being a bit more dangerous than before. And we're having like plenty of fuel still, so like 60 left. We took down many of those things, so like a bunch of upgrades were applied. I think more than 200 of those ores. Really cool. So let's see what we can do with this. So like big rocks. Also main weapon damage. What is this? Big boom. Unlock automatic homing missiles. Oh boy, that is brutal. Clip size rocket before reloading, and there is missile reload speed. Okay, let's just go with that one as well. So let's see, now seemingly we are having missiles as well. Are they? Oh, look at this. So missiles are getting blasted automatically, and there is like a reload speed on them seemingly. Look at this, awesome. So now we are blasting those guys off with ease. The only thing we really need is to defend the mothership, but you know, it's more like a multitasking thing because oh boy, okay. So I guess with more upgrades, mothership will be sturdier, not going down that easily. But now we are having like the automated laser, the missiles, and 3 of those like torpedoes that we are shooting. This is super great. Cool. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh yeah, okay. We died, so let's just go for like 2 more rounds. Let's see what we can get out of these. So a clip size, extra rocketing, go far, range is at maximum, and you know, we can just survive a bit more and deal a bit more damage. Okay, so 500 fuel, 50 HP, shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so seemingly if you are attacking and moving, it won't affect the consumption of the fuel. So if we are just, you know, standing still, it is basically the same. Yes, it is basically the same. Okay. Interesting idea. Oh wow. Like one shot the enemy ship. Almost one shot. No, get away from the mothership. Okay. Super cool. So we can defend it by shooting through it. Super good idea. That would be extremely tedious. We're trying to defend the ship and then, you know, just shooting it instead of defending it. Let's wait. Oh, look at this. Are we getting more than 300 of those stuff? If I have to guess. But yeah, an indicator would be really cool to see, because in my opinion, if you can see how much stuff you have and you see big numbers, like, oh boy, I'm getting more confident. 4 of those enemy ships at the same time. Okay, so that's not going to happen because the fuel is running out, but oh, more than 300. Awesome. So I guess we can do like a last big upgrade before we conclude the video, and let's see how well we can take down those nasty enemy ships. Really cool. Let's just warp one last time. Of course, the blastiest track is going on. I think this is a great sign. So yeah, some kind of propulsion upgrade would be cool. Make the ship less floaty, a bit more controllable. Let's focus on the enemy ships immediately. Or now it's not a plural, it's just one. Great. Of course, Mothership is down, but it doesn't really matter. Unfortunately, I cannot defend it most of the time. I kind of forget about it really easily, so this is more like a passive type of extra damage buff in a way. Like an automated defense system. Okay. Still almost half of the fuel is there. So hopefully we can see like the last wave. So wait, and what happens? So if we take down the last 4 enemy ships, what happens? We win the level? Not sure, I'm just, you know, guessing. So 1 is down. 2 is down. The 3rd one is gone. Can please take down the last guy. Awesome. Okay, so no one is bothering us anymore. Super cool. We were able to hear a nice chunk of the track as well. And we ran out of fuel and almost 400 stuff to use the upgrading. Okay, you have defeated all 3 waves in stage 1 and completed the demo. Thank you for playing, and please consider wishlisting the full game and providing feedback in the Discord if you want to be involved in development. You may continue playing and getting all the upgrades if you have not done so. Time to complete, share this on Discord. 35 minutes. Really great, I already wishlisted the game. So let's just spend some of the gold that we are having. Okay, and we don't have all the upgrades yet. Okay, so let's just go to the main menu and really quickly summarize how Void Miner plays, because I think this is a really neat gem in the roguelite / incremental, maybe not total incremental because there are randomness, I don't know, never mind, call it a roguelite. So it is a really cool roguelite asteroid miner, definitely inspired by older games. I do feel like maybe it's going to sound weird, but it's like an interesting mix of like Snake and Space Invaders. Don't ask me why I say Snake. Maybe because we are moving around in a way, or maybe because the map is endless so we can drift through those parts, but generally I feel like this game is a mashup of 2 with some really nice upgrade trees. Definitely really awesome title, pretty nice amount of content for a demo, blasty tracks, great graphics, great atmosphere. So, you know, if you're looking for a really nice chill game, relaxed game in a way you want to play while, you know, just listening to something or watching something or just having a great time for a few minutes, Void Miner demo version is available on Steam. Thank you very much for the dev for sending me an email to check out the game. And for today, I was the Alchemist, and I'm seeing you with many more awesome indie game gameplays extremely soon. Take care.